chapter. So, uh, hopefully you're doing well. Everyone's staying at home. Unfortunately, this is how we're going to proceed uh, due to the confinement. All right. But nonetheless, we all know that uh, Open University is ex-MCA, so online teaching is not an issue for them. All right. We'll try to be, unfortunately, I'm trying to be as explicit as possible. But the fact is that in this lecture, there would be diagram. So maybe you should bear with me uh, towards the diagram, all right? So uh, just for the diagram, okay, just for the diagram, you will need to take a paper in front of you. Okay, we'll practice the diagram together, right? So basically, this is a chapter, all right? This is a chapter known as market structure. And all right, some of you may have done it, some of you may not have done it, some of you it may be new for you. All right, but it's a complicated chapter, but very interesting one. Okay, so basically, before starting with market structure, all right, we need to know. Okay, we need to know the difference between an industry and a firm, right? So basically, this is an industry. Okay, this round is an industry. Okay, and in the industry, just mute your mic. Yes, let's put your mic on mute. Any question? Any question? Someone needs any clarification, or everyone is able to hear me? All right, if everyone is able to hear me, it's very good. All right, if there is any issue, you can unlock your mic and talk to me. All right, so yes, we were doing something which is known as industry. Industry is a whole. We don't say industry of Toyota, we say industry of cars. Industry of cars, we're going to have firm Toyota, we're going to have firm Honda, we're going to have firm Nissan, we're going to have firm BMW, we're going to have firm Mazda. So basically, we don't say firm of Toyota. We say firm, we don't say industry of Toyota. We say industry of car, and in the industry of car, we have firm Toyota, we have firm Honda, we have firm Nissan, we have firm BMW, and we have firm Mazda. All right. If we see here, another example, we don't say industry of chili. We say industry of SIM cards. Under the industry of SIM cards, we're going to have firm MTEL, we're going to have firm Mighty, we're going to have firm Chili. We don't say industry of Mighty, we don't say industry of MTEL. These are firms. So if you're going to define firms or industry encompasses all the firms. All right? You see it again? Okay, we'll send you the slide. You will see it when you have the slide. You don't need to copy. We say industry of tap water. Who is the supplier of tap water? We have a new one firm known as firm CWA. Okay, so industry encompasses all the firms. All right, so the difference between the two is that the firms make up the industry. Put another way, an industry consists of several different firms. Any question? Yes, any question? So we have come here. This is an industry. It's a big round green, and the black one is a firm. We come here. This is the industry of SIM cards, and we have firm MTEL, firm Mighty, and firm Chili. We have industry of cars, and we have all these firms. All right, so industry as a whole, firm small firms which is found in the industry. Any question? Yes. Any questions so far? You can unlock your mic, or in chat also you can send me questions. All right. Okay. So we have done so far the difference between firm and industry. It's very important to understand this. All right. It's very important to understand the difference between firm and industry. All right. Okay. Now we come to the chapter market structure. Okay. Now we come to the chapter market structure. We have two types of market structure. Market structures, in other words, is industry. Two types of industry. One which is known as monopoly, one which is known as perfect competition. In a monopoly, there will be only one firm which is controlling the industry. We have only, unfortunately, I don't use these type of examples. All right, I don't use these types of examples, but we have only. Yes, just mute up your mic, please. Yes, very good. So there is only one firm, private firm in Mauritius, which is now monopoly. We have Phoenix Beer. All right, so it is going to be an industry which is going to have only one firm. Okay, an industry which has only one firm. Right. You see it? Industry. An industry of beer, you have only one firm, which is Phoenix. So this is a monopoly. Okay, so this is a monopoly. It is an industry which is controlled by only one firm. As for the other, okay, for the perfect competition, it is an industry which has, okay, monopoly had only one firm, all right. Perfect competition has a large number of firms controlling the industry. For example, brand closing. Okay, for example, brand closing. We have Liquid, we have Body and Soul, we have Island Haze, we've got Quicksilver, we have got Celio, we have got everything. Okay, so large number of firms. So we have two types of firms. All right, we have one monopoly, okay, which is an industry which is controlled by only one firm. For example, we've got Phoenix Beer, only one firm controlling the industry of beer. Secondly, we have a perfect competition. When this type of industries, there is large number of sellers. Okay, any question? Yes. Now, this is just a brief explanation. We have three types of profit or loss, we can say. So we have firms can get supernormal profits. This is where total revenue is greater than total cost. I repeat once again. We've got supernormal profits where total revenue is greater than total cost. And then we get normal profits. This is where total revenue is equal to total cost. And then we get loss. Loss is total revenue, which is less than total cost. All right. If I give you one example, okay, here, all right, here it's total revenue supernormal is greater than total cost. This is supernormal profit. Okay, here total revenue is equal to total cost. Okay, total revenue is equal to total cost. This is normal profit. Okay, then we get total revenue, which is less than total cost. This is loss. What is revenue? Revenue is all money coming in. Total cost is all expenses which is going to be incurred into a business. I repeat once again, because it's very important for you to know that. Okay, supernormal, total revenue greater than total cost. Normal profits, total revenue is equal to total cost. Loss is total revenue is less than total cost. Okay, I see almost 12 people who just joined. Okay, a bit of recapitulation what I did. Okay, we found the difference between firms and industry. The industry encompasses all the firms. We say industry of car. In industry of car, we have firm Toyota, firm BMW. We don't say industry of BMW. We say industry of cars. Under industry of cars, we have these firms. Okay, we say industry of SIM cards, we have these firms. All right, so we have two types of market structure, one which is known as monopoly, where in this particular industry there is only one firm. Okay, and the other one we have perfect competition, and in this type of industries there are a large number of firms. We have two types of market structure, one which is known as monopoly, where there is only one firm, one which is known as perfect competition, where there are many firms. Right, then we've got three types of profits. Okay, three types of profits. We have total supernormal profits, where total revenue is greater than total costs. Then we get normal profits, where total revenue is equal to total costs. And then we get loss. Loss is total revenue less than total costs, right? Yes. Okay, let's start with the first one. Perfect competition. Any questions so far? You can unmute you and you ask me, yeah? All right. You don't need to take that thing, you're going to get it. All right. So, I use the same notes which is in the business so that you won't get confused.
Excuse me?
Yes.
An example of the monopoly in Mauritius will be?
Yes. We've got Phoenix beer. We got only one, I guess. Or we
Therefore, the monopoly should be the one who is manufacturing and delivering.
yeah, because we've got
Okay.
also other brand but which is imported.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Here it is only. We can see also tap water. We have only one supplier of tap water, CWA, but this is a government company, right? So very good question. Yes.
The CB also can be classified as a monopoly, isn't it?
Definitely. So for us that enjoy monopoly power, it's going to be monopoly.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So we move on. Very good. So perfect competition. Okay. Perfect competition, I said to you, is the ideal one. Okay. Let's, for example, we're going to the market. Dans le bazar dimanche. OK, nous trouvons un tamançon. Chacun peut crier, chacun peut laguer, ça même vient acheter contre moi. Mais je vends le même produit. À cause de ça, chacun de tout mon sous pomme d'amour couleur rouge. OK? C'est-à-dire chacun peut laguer pour venir vendre son produit. This is a type of perfectly competitive market. It is where, okay, there are many firms. Okay? Now to be classified into a perfectly competitive, that's why it carries out the characteristics of competitive. Okay? To be classified as a perfectly competitive industry, you should satisfy certain features. All right? So the first feature for a market to be classified as a perfect competition is that you're going to have a large number of buyers and sellers. Because there are a large number of buyers and sellers, and no one can individually influence the market price. So basically, when you have many buyers and many sellers, all right, no individual firm will be able to influence the market price. Let's say, for example, you go to the market on a Sunday morning, vegetable markets, okay? There are around 20 sellers which are selling tomatoes, all right? If one is going to increase its price, people will not buy from him, will buy from the rest of the 19 seller. So no one will take the no one will take the risk of increasing the price, because everyone will move to other suppliers. This is why we are going to say that no one will be able individually to influence the price. Now, if among the 20, like 15 of them, they come into an agreement, so let's increase the price. This can influence. But individually, no. No one can influence the market price. OK? Pour expliquer, un morceau là-dedans, si de dimanche soit le bazar, tout morceau vend pomme d'amour 25 roupies la livre. Un là-dedans, il n'est pas pour capable augmenter ce prix. Parce que si un augmente ce prix, les restes pour un que les autres morceaux. All right? Kushal can't hear me. Maybe I will send the video, Kushal. You can have it, because it's a problem at your place, because everyone else is being able to hear me. I'm so sorry. All right, so I'm trying to get it's at your place. Okay, the first, I'm going to send the video, don't worry, Kushal, by the way. Very good, Kushal. Okay, so first characteristic is okay, number of buyers, and trust me, it's going to be in your exams. Okay, this chapter full, which I'm going to do today, is going to be in your exams. All right, so you will need to understand it well. But trust me that this is a very good way of getting marks, because there is only two chapters in this subsection. We have only monopoly and perfect competition, and sure, anywhere you go, question opposite la then. Okay, so first characteristic of perfect competition: many buyers and many sellers. But the last line, which is more important, is that no one can influence the price. Secondly, the good produced by the firm is homogeneous. What is homogeneous? Homogeneous comes from the word of homo. Homo means the same. So everyone in the industry has product which is homogeneous, which is almost the same, completely the same. As for example, if you're sending brand clothes, every shirt will be the same. Okay, you're selling tomatoes, every tomatoes will be red, every tomatoes will be round. Okay, you're selling water, okay, mineral water, every water will be colorless. So we say that you won't be able to discriminate you won't be able to discriminate the products, because if you have if you have three types of mineral water, I put it here in three different glasses, you won't be able to tell me which one is Vital, which one is Crystal, which one is Valspring. So this is homogeneous. On met trois t-shirts là, on va mettre aucun logo, on va pas capable de demander si ça qui liquide, ça qui body and soap, ça qui island haze. This is homogeneous. Ça veut dire pour un marché les perfect compétitif, les besoins homogeneous, produits là pareil. Parce que quand il est compétitif, quand il est compétition, quand produit là pareil. Si un pomme d'amour tu carré, un pomme d'amour tu triangle, un pomme d'amour tu rond. OK? Si un pomme d'amour tu rond, un pomme d'amour tu carré, c'est pas un pomme d'amour tu triangle. All right? Et pas tu prends un problème. Okay, si you want to demonstrate triangle, you must demonstrate triangle. So you can demonstrate carré. No, because all the tomatoes are same, all the tomatoes are round, all the tomatoes are red. Okay, now sellers will need to make to compete among their colleagues to have more clients. À cause ça nous faisait crier dans le bazar pour faire la vie nasty contre nous. À cause produit là, il pareil. OK? Next. The price of the good is determined on the basis of market forces. By industry of each firm acts as a price taker. And comme dit earlier, price is going to be determined for the equilibrium price. What is equilibrium price? Equilibrium price is where demand meets supply. So, que demand meets supply, ça prix était là-bas là, ok, ça prix était là-bas là, ça même prix qui nous coûte charge. Ok, ça même prix qui nous coûte charge. De ce fait, ok, tout ensemble, vous avez ça prix là. À titre d'exemple, si dans le bazar, peut vendre bombe d'amour 40 roupies la livre, tout ensemble, vous avez 40 roupies la livre. Qui fait, si N vend 45, je vous prends la stick de 40 là. Si N peut vendre 35, ok, il y a une tendance vers la perte. Ok? Pas nécessairement je veux venir la stick de parce que qui fait de vendre 35? Ça morceau là, quand les tickets gagnent 40, qui fait de vendre 35? C'est-à-dire pour vendre 40 pour gagner plus de profit. OK? Ça veut dire qu'est-ce qui se passe maintenant? L'effet qui price is going to be determined by the forces of demand and supply, and all firm of price takers that is going to take price which is going to be prevailing on the market. Demand curve is going to be perfectly elastic. The demand curve is going to be perfectly elastic. Pareil. OK? Perfectly elastic qui veut dire, je vais vous montrer un demand perfectly elastic comment était. Un demand perfectly inelastic veut dire ça c'est price. This is price. This is quantity demanded. And perfectly inelastic qui veut dire, voilà. Ça c'est un perfectly elastic demand curve. Meaning that, c'est là qui est arrivé là. C'est ça bien, hein? Si on demande 100, si on demande 100, price P. Si on demande 200, le price à combien? Price à respire. On demande 100, price respire. On demande 200, price à respire même. Qui verra, parce que, mon dire, aucun morceau pas pour augmenter le prix, aucun morceau pas pour baisser le prix. OK? Parce que qui fait pas pour augmenter le prix, c'est augmenter le prix du monde va coûter compétitif, c'est baisser le prix, tu ne peux pas faire la peine. Parce que tu ne peux pas get at the price P. OK? So this is perfectly elastic. All right? Next, given that the goods produced are similar, there is single price, no firm will find it beneficial to undertake persuasive advertising. Personne ne peut faire advertising, persuasive advertising, ça veut dire pour force client viennent acheter. Parce que tout produit pareil, tout pour vendre le même prix. OK? Personne pas pour faire persuasive. Pour faire advertising, ça me bien. Ça, c'est persuasive advertising. Advertising, vous faites parce que tout le monde fait advertising. Body and Soul pas fait advertising, Liquid pas fait advertising. Mais je ne vais pas l'extrême de advertising parce que, okay, there is a single price. No firm will charge a high price or a low price. Okay, so these are, we have also characteristics. Yes. We have also another characteristics. Consumers has perfect knowledge. Ça veut dire, ils connaissent que qui m'ensemble peut vendre tel prix, qui m'ensemble peut vendre tel produit. As producers as well, ils connaissent que t'es un consommateur, que t'es un consommateur. There is no preferential treatment either by buyers for any seller or by seller any buyer. Pas aucune préférence. Parce que si moi, mon cousin, je vais donner une préférence, je choisis tout bon pomme d'amour de ni. C'est notre préférence, and perfect competitive, market pas pour moi aussi. Après, the consumers are free to choose to buy whoever they wish. Ce cas, c'est que tu envie. Parce que tout peut vendre le même prix, tout peut vendre le même produit. Plus important, no barriers to entry and exit, ça veut dire, de ça l'industrie là, l'industrie closing. Okay? Any firm can enter, any firm can go out. Okay? Any firm can enter, any firm can go out. No barrier. Entry and exit, no barrier. Every firm free to enter, every firm free to go. So, récapitulation, okay? Quand je vous fais cette question de l'examen, je vous ai demandé un peu de caractéristiques. Caractéristiques, c'est bien simple. Il y a beaucoup de buyers and sellers. Tout produit pareil. OK? Après, price taker, ça veut dire que je prends prix qui est dans le marché. Demand is perfectly elastic like this. Okay? Consumers as well as producers have perfect knowledge. C'est une belle toute information qui peut dérouler le marché. Pas aucune préférence et pas de barrière pour entrer et pour ça sortir. Alright? So these are the characteristics of perfect competition. Alright? Allez, vous êtes comment je te connais, Zoom est seulement 40 minutes. OK? Donc 40 minutes, on est presque fini parce que moi, tu finis dans le bonheur. C'est-à-dire, on peut avoir un deuxième meeting quand tu pourras rentrer et nous avons encore 40 minutes. C'est bon? Ouais, bon, on va vous un deuxième link là. Le 32 autres modèles, c'est le deuxième link là.